Being able to turn more quickly on skis not only allows you to have more fun, but it also increases your safety since you can react more quickly and avoid any obstacles or crashes. But as intermediate skiers improve, struggling to turn more quickly is a common difficulty. So if you want to understand the key posture change which unlocks quicker turns, stick around for a few minutes and this video is going to explain it as clearly as possible. Also, if you watch until later in the video, I'm going to explain one of the common mistakes that so many skiers make. So as a reminder, the cornerstone of our solid skiing technique is to be balanced over the downhill ski and to not lean back. Now, if you can manage both of these things, then it's time to add a key layer to your skiing. Rotational separation is the key to quick turns on skis. It might sound like the most geeky term in the world to describe a sport which is all about having fun, and at first you might feel a bit like these two little lads. It's important when you're skiing that you have to blend the range and rate of your lateral and rotational separation so that it matches the radius of your turns. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I see number one.
You see number one? Okay. However, don't worry, it's actually pretty simple. When some parts of your body rotate and others don't, we call this rotational separation. In basic parallel turns, as you turn your skis left and right, your whole body is probably going to be turning left and right as well. The thing is, moving your whole body is more work than just moving part of your body. This is why beginner and intermediate skiers struggle to make quicker turns, because they are rotating their whole body left and right. So if you want to start making quicker turns, it's easier to do so if you learn to turn the skis with your legs and to keep your upper body facing down the hill. Once you realize that you steer the skis from the bottom up, you realize that quicker turning isn't necessarily harder work. So here is a step-by-step exercise you can try out, which will help develop your ability to turn with the legs. First, stand still with your skis across the slope and twist at the waist so your upper body faces down the hill. You'll notice this is easier if you split your skis slightly and have the upper ski further across so you can also face your hips down the hill. But don't get confused by thinking about too much at once, just try facing your upper body down the hill whilst your skis are across. Next, have a go at side slipping down the hill whilst your skis are facing across. Then you can have a go at adding in some turns and alternating side slips left and right whilst your upper body is facing down the hill. Then you can try and do some pivot slips. This is when you more or less travel straight down the full line whilst alternating side slips in different directions. This is actually a pretty advanced drill, so don't worry if you struggle with it. Then bring it back to some more normal turns, but try and make them fairly short turns and keep your upper body facing down the hill. As you build confidence, try to make your turns shorter. You can think about the zipper in the center of your jacket pointing at a distant object at the bottom of the slope. Be aware that shorter turns should not result in you gradually speeding up. Be sure to complete your turns so you can maintain a consistent speed. And by the way, it's a common misconception that you should always face your upper body down the hill. Facing your upper body down the hill is only an advantage if you wish to make shorter turns. If you're making larger turns, then being in a twisted position becomes a disadvantage because it is weaker. So good skiing is about adapting the amount of rotational separation to the type of turn you wish to perform. In other words... Do you want me to say that one more time?
Well, I didn't understand anything and I just forgot what you said.
Okay, I'll say it one more time. Make sure that you blend the range and rate of your lateral and your rotational separation so that it matches the radius of your turns. Yeah, cool. Or in more normal language, for quick turns, face your upper body down the hill. For big turns, face your upper body where you're going.